Sup guys, Nighty here. Gonna have to be a little quiet today because I'm recording this at 2 in the morning. So, basically if you're reading the title, I entered another draft league. This one's mainly for practice since the MPA and the GBA are all going on in that. And I didn't want to get destroyed when the P4G starts again, so I joined another leagues for practice. And, get to use some mons I don't really use. So, there are 3 things different about this league. No, 4 technically. There's only 8 people, including myself. So, a lot of options. The tiering was the GBA style tiering, so pick whatever you want, whenever you want, blah blah blah. Instead of the usual 11 mons, we got 14, which is a lot more harder to prep for. I'm just letting you guys know that because I'm somewhat done my team builder, which I'm not even recording yet. So expect these to come out eventually. And the last one being, instead of having one Z-Move user in like the GBA, we have 2. And I'll get over which ones I picked as Z-Move users as I go down my mon list. Well, at this point, like, the draft's already done. Well, we actually finished it earlier today. Well, yesterday technically. Some of the moves you're gonna see are some of the natures. Just disregard them. They're not actual sets. I just literally put all these on my game. Didn't really care. Just literally got them from Pokebank because I had a couple left. So with that done, let's just get right into it. First mon I took, I was also like the 4th pick overall, so I was like right in the middle. Not likely to get sniped. I don't think I even got sniped during the draft now that I think about it. The first thing I took was Tapu Bulu. Obviously, this was, you see the beautiful nickname Tapu Sulu, which is, I'm most likely going to be using that nickname because I really like it very much. I mainly took Tapu Bulu mainly because I know it hits hard. And I really, really wanted to use it, even though I know its move pool wasn't great, but I put it this way, I never liked getting hit by Earthquake. I needed something that hit it hard, and I kind of wanted to get cores going, so Tapu Bulu covered 2 of them. So, yeah, managed with that. And my next pick, I don't even know why this even got back to me, considering I took this. Someone should have picked this up before it even got back to me as a complete counter. I get the most dangerous thing that even outspeeds Bulu, Nihilego. I don't know why this came back to me. So as soon as I saw it come back to me, I snagged it to get rid of one of Bulu's main weaknesses, being poison, and this thing being faster than me and stronger than me. So I took this mainly for sniping purposes, and also needed a stealth rocker, and in the fact that I have Bulu and the grassy terrain makes Earthquake a lot weaker is very, very useful. So that's like great synergy between these two. The next one, you're gonna have to disregard the form that it's in because I don't know how to put it in the game. Well, at least not properly with the right natures and crap. As you see here, it's Zygarde, but it's supposed to be Zygarde 10%. It's supposed to be the dog form, which is really, really fast, by the way. I think it's like the fastest thing I drafted. I'm not even sure. I know it's like one of the fastest things I got picked up during the league, and I was like, you know what? I need to start running up my cores. I got something reliable for rocks. I need something reliable for speed. Even though Nihilego goes like base 103. which is very good, by the way. Zygarde's special mainly because it could also hit flying types with ground moves, being 1,000 arrows and then 1,000 waves, which is not fun to get hit by the way. It's pretty much like an earthquake in the air. So, fun. So, round four came. I was lacking hazard removal. I was lacking a flying type. I was thinking, what on earth can I get that's available? And turns out Zapdos came back to me. I don't know why, but I'm happy that I got it. Considering it is very, very annoying and bulky. And now with the also, it gets defog, it gets roost, it gets U-turn. I also like the fact that he also gets heat wave. Just do it, just get rid of those steel types in front of my face. What else can I say about this other than it's like, it has base 100 speed. Also gets static, which is really nice, so I can switch it on the physical attacker and fully paralyze them. I have pressure here because that's what I freaking had. So yeah, that's about it for Zapdos. And I think the next one is the only one that I've had, the only one I drafted that I somewhat have prior experience, well, league experience using, and that being Metagross. Well, guys already know what Metagross does. It punches things, it walls things, it has stealth rocks. Metagross is like literally one of the mons that you could almost do anything with, and it would be good at. You want to run in specially? Base 90 special attack. Go right ahead. You want to make it a wall? Make it a wall. It won't stop you. Okay, now at this point in the draft, I don't know why this got back to me. I needed a fire type. I was looking at my options, didn't really like most of them. So I was just hoping to God this didn't get picked off the board, and thank God it did not. I got Entei. After many tries of me trying to get Entei in other leagues, I finally get it. I know on the P4G I wanted this. I couldn't afford it, and I paid for it. I was thinking, honestly, when I was thinking either Volcanion or Entei. I took Volcanion because I wanted to try a new toy. But I should have went with Entei now that I think about it. Even though Volcanion does have, decent coverage and all that. I actually could have drafted Volcanion if I wanted to, but I just can't live with that move pool anymore. and going by prior experience with Volcanion the P4G, I hated the damn thing. I was honestly thinking of dropping it several times. But I'm like, no, it's a fire type, it's a water type, I need both. Put this way, Volcanion looks great on paper, but Entei does more in battle than a Volcanion would. So that's why I went Entei. And the next pick was mainly just to snag it, because I don't want to get on the receiving end of it. I might not even use it that much, I don't even know. And next thing being Shaman. I hate being on the receiving end of this thing. I don't really use it that much. I just know C-Flare is evil. And I know a good friend named Jodor has been on the receiving end of this too. And he snagged this from me in the P4G. Like an evil douche. But I understand why, because apparently week 4, or was it week 3, I had to go versus Jerry, and thank God he didn't have this, because I'm pretty sure if he had this, he would have wrecked me with it. Well, either way, I snagged this mainly just to snag whatever, just to prevent people from taking it. And apparently the person who's going after me was also the person we're gonna go week 1, which is, I don't know if he has a YouTube or not. He actually wanted this, but he ended up taking Rose Raid. So he said, like, he said like thanks because Rose Raid fitted his team better. I was like either this or Rose Raid. I took Shaman because I honestly like having base 100 mons because you could run them in anyway. So yeah. Well, now I'm gonna complete a core, just one. And that reminds me, I actually finished another core before, being my Bulu Zyger 10% of Metagross core, which is honestly very scary because it's like very offensive and speedy, which you usually don't see in very many cores either way. And my next core is another rocker, which I kind of wanted. Well, it's actually a multi-hazard setter and it's a mon I don't tend to use, but I have like, you know, got it in random showdown battles, and I kind of like it. And that's Seismitoad. I don't know why, but I've always wanted to use this thing, but I was just like always so afraid because of the water ground being 4 times a week to ice, which is not my biggest fan. Well, not ice, grass. It's 4 times a week to ice if it's freeze dry, but that's been my main concern. But either way, still a good mon. Great for hazards. Sadly, you can't remove them, which honestly would have been awesome, but it still hits hard. So yeah. My next one is a little bit of a Digimon. One of my friends is actually happy that I picked this up, even though I was somewhat thinking of something else, but I'm like, this was the best thing at the time, and I've actually got yelled at for picking this up, and it's Sableye. You notice it's Kenai, but obviously I'm most likely going to be using Prankster, and no one ever uses Stall, because that's just weird. We all know Sableye's a dick. We all know continue to be a dick, and I'm kind of happy Megas aren't allowed because I would definitely not have picked Mega Sableye. Because goddamn, it's like Magic Bounce is useful, but I am not a stally person. I like having bulky offense, like Metagross, because it just destroys shit. So I mainly took Sableye just to whittle stuff down, or to paralyze things, or to taunt things. It's like, I don't want people setting up on my face, because that's not nice, and so whoever tries to do that, I will bring Sableye and kill you. So, my 10th mon, is it 10th already? Yeah, 10th mon. My 10th mon, I needed a fighting type. I also needed another spinner, so I went with Hitmonchan. Hitmontop we already got taken. I was somewhat upset, which kind of sucks, but I'm like, you know what? I could still use Hitmonchan. It's got a pretty big move pool. So my main problem with Hitmonchan is the fact that it doesn't get scrappy. If it did, it would have been a monster. Even if it got Technician, it would have been a monster, but you know, that's why they make Hitmontop better. I honestly could have picked Hitmonlee, but I took Hitmonchan because it was a bit more bulky, in a sense. But it could still, you know, hit hard. So that's my beautiful Hitmonchan. I just have all the punches there, like literally in almost an orderly fashion. And my next pick, I wasn't 100% sure on this, mainly because of its nerf. And if you guys could probably take an educated guess on what this is. If you can't, it is Gengar. I like Gengar. I'm somewhat upset that it got its nerf, but I'm pretty sure I can find a way to use it. And it does get, you know, it still has like it still has a great move pool and all that. It's just like, you know, now it just can't switch into Earthquakes. Well, if there was a Mold Breaker mon, you obviously can switch in the Mold Break regardless, but either way. So now Gengar is gonna be like forced to run Air Balloon or Sash, so either way. I'm only using Gengar because it's Gengar and it's awesome. And mon after this, I was almost certain this was going to be gone, and the fact that someone honestly asked to trade for this, I honestly went no, because people were too stupid to look at the document. And I'm not kidding about that one, because people tried to snag some of the mons I already had, thinking that Heligo was going to be available at round 10. You know who you are. I took Mamoswine. I don't know how on earth this got back to me. I just know that this thing is evil, it is a monster, and I hated being on the receiving end of it. Oh god, whenever I played Showdown, whenever this thing would pop up, I would get nervous, cause knockoff would not be nice. Ice Shard would not be nice. Earthquake would definitely not be nice. Just put it this way, Mamoswine hates people and he hits them hard. I am happy that the fact that, honestly, my team's like literally just spit out hazards into your face and you're gonna get hurt. A lot. And also, you guys can also notice that most of my team is mainly offensive, but I can make some of the things defensive. Example, like I can make, the freak am I thinking of? I can make the Shaman defensive, I can make the Metagross defensive, I can make the Zapdos defensive, Zygarde not so much, because, 4 times weak to ice. And also another reason why I took Mamoswine, I also needed an ice type, and well, this was like the best of the best at the moment, so I also took Mamoswine, because Weavile was gone like round 2, I'm like, I already know I'm not going to get Weavile. Like literally, the wheel pick literally happened and it was Weavile. I'm like, I never get Weavile. Never ever get Weavile. So now we're coming to our last 2 mons. One I was 100% sure I was gonna get. The other one I wasn't too sure. So we're gonna go to the not so sure mon, cause well, it's good, especially since Sleepy used this. I still hate Sleepy for the damn freaking Iron Head flinch. I'm never gonna get over that. But either way, we have Porygon Z. And if I remember the kills he got in the P4G, he got like 10 kills and like 3 deaths. It puts in work. And the fact that it's fast, it hits hard. Sadly, Z conversion is banned, which kind of sucks. But I understand, because +2 in every stat is kind of OP. Especially considering this thing is fast. And also Z Hyper Beam, you're gonna die. Especially with adaptability. Oh boy, you did. I mainly took this. I honestly don't even know why I even took this. There was like many normal type mons that I could have drafted. I took this. I honestly could have took Exploud if I wanted to. Oh, that also reminds me about. I'll get to the other thing after. Where was I? Oh yeah, reason why I picked Porygon. I picked Porygon Z. Well, P2 was already drafted. I kind of wanted that. Kind of wanted to bring back Dry's evil, stupid ass. Shout out to Dry from Kyle's Discord and best friend. Oh god. Yeah, I pretty much took this to be evil, speedy, trickster, little piece of crap. And now for my last mon, and typing I actually needed, which I honestly didn't think. I was honestly forgetting I actually needed this type. Being bug type, I didn't notice till it was almost at the end of the draft that I needed one. And I'm like, you know what? I want sticky webs. Galvantul's not on the board. What else do I have? Leavanny was an option, but I already had 2 other grass types, and I didn't want another quad weakness because I already got 2 of those. Well, I added another one anyway, but this one's decent. It's got decent speed and decent special attack. I'm talking about Masquerade, and the fact that it also gets Intimidate, which is great. And I don't think anything monsters that anyone drafted gets Defiant, so it's a great boost over there. I got this mainly for Sticky Web. It was a bug type, gets Intimidate. So I'm like, this is honestly one of my better options. Like, I saw Cricketune and Ariados, but I'm like, Ariados is so slow. Honestly, I thought Ariados was like base 60 or 70 speed. Turns out it's base 40. I was just sad. I'm like, no wonder it's always getting outsped and knocked into a sash. You can't outspeed shit. Well, that's all the mons I drafted. My two Z move users are Seismitoad and my Gengar, mainly because they have the best move. They have the best move coverage, so I'm like, I could hit anything I want. Also, honestly thinking of like Porygon. I was honestly thinking of Porygon and Metagross, but I'm like, no, I like having my Metagross options, and honestly, don't really need Z moves on Metagross because it just hits hard regardless. And there's another thing I'm gonna have to add: live editing, yay! The power of live editing. I'm gonna actually have to go find this picture on my desktop. Because we have a new team logo. We have the beautiful Anaheim Golducks. Keep in mind this logo is not complete at all. Because I still need to finish it, and you could obviously still see the freaking white light. Well, my original idea for this logo was to have, if you guys ever watched the movie The Mighty Ducks, to have an actual, pretty much have Golduck having a puck in his mouth and wearing hockey gear. That was my idea. But I'm like, I can't draw that for shit. So my best option was to just have his head and warp the letters. So this is the logo I'm doing with now. Don't worry, the X-Clouds are still a thing. It'll most likely still be for the P4G. But I just wanted to test let's see if the Anaheim Golducks can actually win something. If we do, maybe the Anaheim Golducks will take over the P4G for a season? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll find out. So, as for the team, as for when the team builders and league battles will be going up, I have no clue. Mainly because I have to find time to record. So if you don't see a video up within a week or something, probably because I'm doing crap because I am still in school. So it might not be because I didn't have the battle. It might just be purely because I have zero time to record. And I don't feel like recording at 2 in the morning like I am now because it's on a Saturday and I hate myself. Actually, no, it's a Sunday now. So shout out to the direct coming out, yay! And so that's my draft. This is my members, and hopefully we kick some ass. So I'll actually go open the freaking document. We're going versus on the Discord. He just pronounces himself as TMM. So we're taking on the Boca Raton Radicates. That's just a freaking mouthful to say. So there's only 2 divisions: the Sun and Moon division. The Duck's not 100% updated with the last 2 months, but that's not too much of a problem. Yeah. So I'll see you guys whenever the hell I get to record whenever the hell I record the other video. And also, go Ducks. And until then, see you guys next time. Ciao.